Hello. Somebody's here. Somebody's joining me already. Today is Wednesday, and I just want to say hi, folks. Started supposed to start at 8 p.m. Arizona time, but I'm starting 6 minutes earlier. I just wanted to say hi, see how you guys are doing. Talk about some of the people we've recently were introduced to. Some of the new folks. Today, the nurse Susan. That's really sad that you're a nurse helping people and somehow you get caught up in this world of addiction. That's like super sad, right? Um, Dusty, got to see Steve-O again. Ashanti's looking super skinny. She gets thinner and thinner every time I see her, like at least 5 pounds every time, at least. Uh, Stay blessed. Much love from San Antonio, Texas in the house. Hello, West Texas. Good evening. Christian, de anda. Te mando mis saludos de mi familia. Hope all is well. Christian, yeah, life is great. Thank you. Sanji, I have not heard anything from Blake, but at least two people have commented today that Blake is requesting on Cash App that you send him money because he's hungry. He says, so I wouldn't send any money if I was you guys. So some of you that have sent him money in the past, he has your Cash App name, and so he's probably sending requests to everybody on there. Say, hey, I'm thirsty, I'm hungry. Can you please send me money, basically on my Cash App, right? So if I was you guys, I wouldn't send it because we don't know if it's him. So right, it could be anybody. Could be the boyfriend, it could be the mom, it could be the this, it could be the that. So I would hold off on sending anything to him until I confirm that it's actually Blake. But nobody's called me, so it might not be him. Jeremy Perez, I think he said, "What's up from Boise, Idaho, the land of potatoes." Hello, Frankie Cardenas. What's up, bro? Support your videos and keep the great work and support all the way from Orange County, the OC. Thank you, Frankie. I appreciate you. Just me checking in all the way from Northern California, NorCal. Hello, Haley's mom. You really opened my eyes to the devastation here in America. Haley's mom, yes, I opened up my own eyes. Like, oh my goodness, this is what's going on. It's crazy. I need to sound the alarm, right? So you and I both. Chipmaster 56, greetings from Minnesota, land of 1,000 lakes, Lando Lakes. W Texas, Susan needs help immediately, ASAP. Yep. Bean Smasher, love the shirt. Carrie Lake, she's cool. Alexis, hello. Rose, hello. Janine Gallo, big love, much respect from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. It's a big Navy presence down there. Hello, Jay Olivares. Hello, Jeremy Perez. Deleted a comment. Mariana Santistevan. Hello, good evening. W Texas. I thought he was in the hospital. That was my understanding, that he was in the hospital, but maybe he's out. Maybe he's in the hospital requesting money. I do not know. Stephanie Rivera, the man with the heart, the man with the heart of gold. Shoot, I wish. Thank you, Stephanie. I appreciate you. Nena Pineda, love watching these videos. My favorite is Maggie, the one who looks like Paula Abdul. Straight up, now tell me, do you really want to? I haven't seen Maggie. I've been in that area since then and haven't seen her. So hopefully she's doing better. I love her voice. She has a really good voice. Life around drug addiction and homelessness. So sad if it's somebody random. It could be. Dorina Sabino, hello from Texas. Tarvis Mayweather, evening. Good evening, Tarvis. Brandy Fane, hello. Courtney Mandamin. Courtney Mandamin, that totally is you. I've met you before. Cool. Jasmine Alexis, love your videos. I got really invested in Blake's story and I hope to hear more soon. Yes, hopefully he's doing good. Vanessa Marie, hello from Fort Worth, Texas. The Burgos family, hello from Lake Havasu, Arizona. The London Bridge is in Lake Havasu, Arizona. A lot of you guys didn't know that. Sue Girl, hello from Florida. Have you seen Gabby's boyfriend Tyson? Have not. Daniel Espinoza, the nurse's video was really hard to see. Yes. Susan. So can you imagine you go to school, you study all those years, and you got your registered nurse license, and you're helping people for years. I asked her like, what did you do for work, right? And she said I worked a lot. And what was your profession? She said I was a nurse. So she obviously has a big heart. She likes helping people, but the first person she needs to help is herself, right? So it's really sad. I'm not sure what happened. She didn't go into details as far as what happened, what caused her to end up in that lifestyle. It's definitely upsetting. Also, who else? Dusty. Dusty has a lot of issues going on, mental health issues. Physically, she looks just horrible. She's just not looking good. Unfortunately, I wish our the state did a better job of like helping these people. Committing them, advocating for them. Steve-O, the guy with the massive hernia, he said he got the hernia by lifting his couch like 6 years ago. He was lifting a couch and he lifted wrong and he developed a hernia and it was the size of a golf ball and now it's not a golf ball. Now it's huge. So I don't know what's going to happen with him. Ashanti keeps getting skinnier and skinnier every time I see her. It's really, really sad. It's heartbreaking. She just looks like a different person from the person that I met 10 months ago till now. Like, it's super sad. George, he's from Yuma. You guys remember him? He's from Yuma and he loves us. He sounded excited. Yeah, I get to sleep in abandoned houses and it's like a big adventure. It's like a game for him. So Vince, uh, Vince, Vince seems like a really good guy. He's just currently lost right now. A lot of people have commented that they used to work with him at different places, a couple different places, and they say he's a hard worker, really good guy, and just got caught up in this lifestyle. So it's really unfortunate. These are really good people, right? A lot of good people that just made a bad turn and they're stuck in that cycle. So Vince got started using blues because he was trying to OD. Can you imagine that? Life can't be that bad. I've never lived his life, but I'm glad I got to talk to him because he probably needed to hear the words that I was saying. So Mariah, 18 years old, she lost her baby, and she's out there in the streets, introduced to blues by her boyfriend at the time. She's out there, 18 years old. Sad, 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 sad. Sad state of affairs. Heather is 50. Um, when I approached her, I thought she was a little bit older. To me, she looks about 70. So she's lived a rough life. And her husband, she doesn't know where the husband is at, but Liz, one of my subscribers, Liz, stepped up to the plate and uh, uh, donated a phone. So I was able to give her a phone to Heather so she can call 911 or talk to her family, or maybe she can try to locate her husband. But um, uh, hopefully she doesn't lose the phone, doesn't get taken from her, because that's always a possibility. So yeah, those are the folks for this week, and they all tug at your heart, right? At least mine. They all tug at my heart. So it's sad, but I hope you guys are doing good. S Nakai, what's up from Northern Nevada? Thank you. Dan Espinoza, working out and playing video games distract me from going insane with today's generation. Yep. Destiny, I have a phone for him, shipping it out tomorrow morning. Awesome, Destiny. Thank you. I think that's for, I don't know. You can tell me who it's for. Christina Finch, hello from Tucson. Nessa Roberts, heart, you have a huge soft heart. Thank you for showing love to people that think they are unlovable. God bless you. Thank you, Nessa. It's one of my friends used to call me a Grinch. uh, a Grinch, but I don't think I'm a Grinch. Austin Mitchell, what's up, Art? Just stopping in to see how you've been. I seen Vince today. You saw him on the streets. Wow, hopefully he's good. Nice hearing from you, Austin Mitchell. Rose, please hit the like button. It helps the channel grow. Yes. Speaking of grow, guess what I got? So, guys, I did the math. If I win the Mega Millions, right? It's going to get drawn on Friday. If I win the Mega Millions, I can buy a car for all of my subscribers if I win the Mega Millions. So make sure you tell your mom and your dad and your grandma and your great grandma to subscribe, because they get a car too. So that's if I win. So if I win, you win. I think that's a fair deal. Teresa Cud, thank you. Kimberly Aerosmith, hello. Lost in Oprah. Fish Cakes, I'm new to the channel and appreciate what you're doing. And thanks for the new car. Yes, you get a car too, Fish Cakes. Fish Cakes, that's funny. Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, steel country. I need a car. Hello from Washington, D.C., the District of Columbia. Danielle Bird, hello. Justin Murdoch. What are we talking about? Lamborghini or beat up Toyota? Somewhere in the middle. I did the math, and a Chevy something, a new Chevy, brand new 0 miles Chevy, not a brand new Lamborghini, but that one. Foo 623. Hello. Nydia, hello from Buckeye, Arizona. Oh my goodness, that's like the longest drive in the world. I used to sell real estate. I used to have my real estate license, which I need to study for again, because I let it expire when I went to the military. But back in 2005, 6, 7, 8, when I was selling real estate, I used to hate going out to Buckeye. That was like a brand new community at that time, and I was like, oh my god, it takes me like forever to get out to the west side out in Buckeye. Lulu, hello. Abdul, is YouTube your main income? No, I have a full time job. I've been a manager, a team manager for an insurance company for the past. I've been with them for 14 years, and I've been in management for 12 years. So I have a full time job, believe it or not. Roxy B, hello from Mexico. Roxy, where in Mexico are you? Bully Max AZ, hello from the Navajo Nation. You're up in you're northeast, right? The Four Corners area. I've been up there before. Gosh, what was that little town? There's like I forgot the name of it. It starts with Cayenta. I've been to Cayenta. It's really pretty up there. Nydia, it seems long to get to Phoenix from Buckeye. Yep, I agree. Leticia Macias, hello from Sierra Vista, Arizona. You guys have an army base down in Sierra Vista, right? The Burgos family, seeing what you do is amazing. I can say my husband and I have a big testimony. We were out in the street for a while. Now we are 6 years clean living in AZ. It was bad times, but now we are blessed. So, congratulations on your sobriety and being clean and living a better life. There is hope in recovery. People do recover. Just because you're on the streets today doesn't mean that you can't be clean and sober tomorrow. So, the Burgos family is a testament to that. And I applaud your turned leaf, your new outlook on life. So it must have took a lot of strength and courage, and I applaud your efforts. That one Foo 623 lives in Buckeye too. Long drive. Roxy B lives in Zacatecas. You are south of where? Durango, Chihuahua, Durango, somewhere down there, I believe. Cool. Paulette Hayes, hello. Vanessa Marie, hello. Crystal, Nicole, hello. Wilcox, Arizona. The Eagles made Wilcox famous, right? Standing on a corner. No, I'm sorry. I apologize. I take that back. That's Winslow, not Wilcox. That's funny. Leticia, hello. Jose Rayas, have you seen Caitlin or any word on her? I have not seen Caitlin. Hopefully she's doing good. I haven't heard from her. I've been looking for her. No word on her at all. So as soon as I see her, I'll update you guys. Um, Daniel, I've had them for gosh, going on 2 years now. No, yeah, uh, almost 2 years, maybe 2 years. I've had them for a while. Marie, question, apology if you previously answered, but what motivated you to start bringing awareness? It was we're deep in the pandemic, right? November of 2020. Nobody going to school. A lot of people not working. I was working from home, and I would see like groups of people in the corners, like they're young people with backpacks, and I'm like, what are those people doing over there? Like, there's no school going on, right? They had sweaters and hoodies and backpacks. A bunch of people, like 10, 20 people on this corner, 10, 20 people on that corner. And I just started to observe them and pay attention. Like, what are they doing? Oh, they're doing drugs. Like, what is that? Right? Why do they have foil and a straw? What is that? And then I just got out of my car and asked them, and I just started asking questions. And then I came home and I researched, fentanyl and blues and did research. And basically that just opened my eyes to the things that are going on around us, but we're oblivious because we're living in the normal world, and these folks are living in a different world, right? We bump up against each other and we see them, but we don't see them, right? We see them, but they're invisible. We see them, but we ignore them. So I decided to educate myself, just try to understand what is happening out there. And the more I dug, the more interesting it became to me. And I learned a lot. And I decided, well, if I'm if I'm seeing this and I had no idea what it was, then I should probably do something about it and educate the community, educate the people that don't know what this is, and that's what I started doing. So I've had family and living that lifestyle as well, with like math. So it's been very educational for me, therapeutic for me, therapeutic for my mom. Um, my dog has a toy. I'm gonna have to take it away. But but that's the reason. Brina, will you be doing more interviews in Tucson? Yes, yes, I will. Eventually, I'll go down there. Any word on Blake? So you guys reminded me. I said it earlier, but uh, Blake has a Cash App, and some of you guys have donated in the past to his Cash App. So two people have told me today that Blake or somebody pretending to be Blake requested money through Cash App. If I was you guys, I'm advising you to not send any money. The reason why is because I don't know if it's Blake. We don't know if it's the boyfriend, the mom, the this, the that. We don't know who it is until I get confirmation that Blake is okay and safe and he really does need money. Then I'll give you guys the green light to do whatever you guys want to do if that's what you want to do, right? But so if you guys get that request from Blake, just hold off on it. Let me know. Art, Blake requested, but uh, Destiny, thank you very much. I appreciate that. I appreciate your help. One second. So this is my dog's toy. So I had to take it away. Here's some trivia. What is my dog's name? Who remembers my dog's name? That's a trivia of the day. Phoebe J. Olivares remembers. Yeah, Phoebe. She's being bad right now. Phoebe. Carrie Lake. Yes, I love Carrie Lake. You guys don't know the story about Carrie Lake, but I interviewed her last year. I sent out, so this year in Arizona, we have the race for governor, right, this November. And last year, I sent an invitation to all the politicians that were running for governor, right, because I wanted to ask them, like, what are you guys going to do about this problem, this epidemic of fentanyl and opiates? Like, what are you going to do? And so I sent an invitation to all of them. And I sent an invitation to Carrie Lake and all of her opponents, right? It didn't matter the political affiliation. I just sent an invitation to all of them. There was a bunch of people last year running, a bunch of guys and a bunch of gals, and now it's only down to two or three people, I think. But nobody replied. Nobody said no, thank you. Nobody said, hey, we received this. We'll consider. Nobody replied except for Carrie Lake, and she had the balls, the courage to let me ask her questions, and it was very intimidating because I've not known her personally, but if you're from Arizona, you kind of know her because she was a journal. What do you call them? She was on Fox News Channel 10 in Arizona, an anchor person for like 22 years here in Phoenix. So we would see her every night, kind of get to know her, and she's really cool personality, and she had some really good talking points. I asked her some questions, and she did her research. She understands what the problems, what it is, and what it's about, and she has a plan to address it when she does become governor. So I give her a lot of credit because back then, man, I had like 20,000, 30,000 subscribers. I was a nobody, but I still am a nobody. But I give her credit for wanting to speak to people so that they understand her position, where other people just ignored me. So absolutely, Carrie Lake. Megan Lopez, what's your plan? I invite you to go look at the video. Sarah Sierra, hello, all the way from New Mexico. Um, Nice to see you, Sarah, on here. Usually don't make it to my lives, but yeah, thank you. I appreciate you. I hope you're doing well. You and your family are doing well. Stay blessed, and hopefully, I talk to you soon. Versace, what is your job? I'm a manager for an insurance company. Been with them for 14 years. Lulu, I saw her a couple times when my mom was working at the Phoenix Police Department. The Fox 10 building was right next to it. Yeah, it still is actually. The Fox 10 building is right across the street. You're right. Luisa Reyes Mantilla, how do you become a super fan? That's a good question. I think there's a button somewhere. I don't know exactly where it's at, but it's somewhere in my on my page. It says super fan, right? Devotion Orange, thank you for all you do. Thank you very much for your support. I really appreciate it. Thank you for watching, subscribing, all that stuff really helps. Um, that's a lot of people ask me like, "Hey, I'm not in Phoenix. How can I help? How can I raise awareness?" They find this channel informative. The videos are informative, and I say just share this with your family, your friends, your coworkers. Talk to them, educate them. Don't stay quiet. Don't keep this information that what you're learning. Keep it to yourself. You need to share it with people so that they're safe, so they're knowledgeable, so that they're aware and what to stay away from. Um, I never used to know what G was, right? G here in Arizona is glass or meth. I had no idea what fentanyl was. I didn't know that it was used by doctors, right? It has medicinal purposes. It's synthetic, so it's man-made. It's a derivative of like heroin. It's like in the heroin family, and it numbs pain basically, and doctors use it for cancer patients and a lot of other pain management basically. And unfortunately these pills are being misused. So I'll take that back. Probably about 10 years ago, the big pharma, the pharmaceutical companies got in, were just doctors were giving out prescription left and right. Do you guys know the story about Elvis? By the way, I've seen the movie Elvis 3 times. I love it. I'm waiting to go see it a fourth time. I've always been like an Elvis fan since I was a kid. But if you know his story the way I know his story, he used to his doctor used to prescribe him just drugs, 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 drugs. Same thing with Michael Jackson. His doctor used to just give him drugs, drugs, drugs. And so a lot of doctors are, have no morals. They don't care. They just want that money. And so they were prescribing pills to people they shouldn't have been prescribing, and those pills are being sold, right? Real Percocets and real OxyContin and real pills, right? Opiates. And they were selling back in the day for $50 a pill, $40 a pill, $30. Just depends on the area. So the cartel, and then at that time, around that time, marijuana became legalized, so people started growing marijuana in different states. So what happened with with cartels smuggling over marijuana. Remember those big old bundles of marijuana? That stopped. The cartel said, "Oh man, first off, the bundles of marijuana were huge, and the profits were small, and the demand for marijuana was declining because now it's legal here in the United States." So the cartels got together and they said, people in the United States, they like opiates, so they started buying pure fentanyl powder from China, and the Chinese folks, they dump the barrels of powder on the in the ocean. The cartel picks them up. Cartel takes them to the jungle or somebody's ranch, somebody out in the wilderness, and they got these big old cauldrons of of crap that they're mixing chemicals and crap and fentanyl, and basically they're making this stuff out in the jungle, and they're making counterfeit pills, counterfeit Percocets, counterfeit OxyContin, counterfeit whatever, and they're shipping it across here, across the border, because the border is our southern border is not well guarded. It's and so it's a disaster down at the border basically, and that's why these pills. When I started doing this, last year, November 2020, these pills used to be $5 to $10 a pill. Today, these pills are $3, $2 to $3. If you're a girl, they'll cost you $1, and so that's not good because that means that there's tons of pills out in the market, out in the streets, and that's really really dangerous. So that's why we're seeing such a high rate of overdoses and people not making it, right. Some of you guys know I was at a funeral for Gabby May 22nd. I'm sorry, was that May 22nd? It was in May, at the end of May, when I went to the funeral. She passed away on the 19th, so it probably wasn't the 22nd. But and then you guys remember Diana? I interviewed Diana 2 months ago, 23-year-old Diana, 2 months ago, and like what, 3 Saturdays ago, 3 Saturdays ago, they notified me that she passed away in her mom's arms because of these pills. So super sad what's going on. It's heartbreaking, heart wrenching. Lots of families are being affected because it's not that just the individual. It's not just Gabby. It's not just Diana. It's not just a Cruz and all the other people that have passed away because of these drugs. It's the mom, the dad, the cousins, the siblings, a community, a school. Uh, it affects. It has far-reaching effects, right? So yeah, super sad. I had hope for Diana as well. When I met her, she had just got out recently from treatment, and she seemed so excited, like to start her life being sober. But if you guys remember, she was crying a little bit because I think I can see that she was fighting. There's like internal conflict going on, right? The little devil and the angel are sitting on her shoulders, and I can see that they're fighting for her soul, and that's why she's crying, and that's why a lot of these folks are crying. Like Vince, right? He started uh, these pills because he wanted to OD. Like, why do I have nothing to live for? I lost my family, my children. I have nothing to live for. So let me start taking these pills because I heard that these pills will cause you to OD. So it's sad when a young person thinks that way. He's still young with a family and children, and he thinks he's been gone for 2 years from home, and he hasn't seen his family and his kids in 2 years, and he thinks they don't love him, or that they think he doesn't matter. And so that's super sad when you talk to a human being at their low point. That's really 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 sad, and uh, hopefully he realizes that he does matter. And on Vince, I could see the angel and the little devil, right, fighting for his soul, and it's really sad. So that's why it's important to continue having these conversations with people to let them know that they matter, extending compassion, grace, letting them know that uh, this is just temporary. This is just they have the power and the control to get past this chapter in life. Esteban Amaro, thank you very much. I appreciate you. Sarah Sierra, I swear it takes years to get over addiction, and I've been in therapy for 9 months now, and I feel like I'm just feeling like who I was when I was a kid, just happy. It's rough. Sarah, when I interviewed you last year, one of the things that I always remember, it always sticks out to me, and I mentioned this to some of the people that I talked to, is you told me that you've been clean for years, but every day you struggle. You like you have to remind yourself of what you'll lose. You told me that you watch these videos, my channel, to motivate you and remind you of what that life was like and why you should not go back. That's the power of addiction. That's how hard it is. And again, Sarah, I commend you for your um, efforts to save yourself and your family from the struggles of addiction and fighting every day, and reminding yourself that it's not worth it to go back to that life. So, Sarah, you're my hero. Perry Ochoa, yes, absolutely. I'm immensely blessed. I'm lucky. Every single day I wake up and I'm super lucky. Helena Gotti. Hey, sorry I'm late. I forgive you, Helena. Diana was the young blonde girl, right? That's correct, Monet. I didn't know she passed. Oh my God. Yeah, she passed away like 2 or 3 Saturdays ago. I can't remember. 20, 22 or 23. Yeah, she was 23. Sad. Kevin Meki or Melky, love your videos and updates. I lost a good friend last year to fentanyl pills and watched several friends slowly lose everything because of them, and the problem keeps getting worse. So my condolences, Kevin, for the loss of your friend. That's unfortunate that that people have to lose their lives to make us living people appreciate life, and uh, it's unfortunate that has to educate us, right? We have to wait till the death of family or somebody to really educate us on the dangers out there, the perils, and the what's going on in our society, not just Phoenix, but in all major cities in the country. There's going to be an addiction, right? Whether it's H or blues or meth over here or big homeless problem over there, it's something, and we all have to be more aware about that, aware of it. Christina Diana was a beautiful soul. Still can't believe she's gone. Did she die from? Yes, from an OD. You got it correct. Thanks, Kevin. That's great news, Monet. Griselda Torres, hello, and God bless you for everything you do, my brother. It was just my brother was addicted to G. He is now in jail. I pray he stays clean. Griselda, sometimes jail is a good place for them. My brother struggled with addiction to G for years, and 9 months of being in jail cleaned him up. So sometimes jail and prison is a blessing sometimes, saves people's lives. So Hortensia Zarco, I like my shirt too. I like it. Thank you. Monet, that's what I was talking about earlier. The nurse Susan was a big wow to me. I was very sad. I was very shocked that she mentioned she was a nurse. So it's unfortunate. I interviewed I forgot his name last year. I interviewed this guy. He has 2 degrees. He's like, yeah, dude, I got 2 degrees, man. Just get caught up in this lifestyle, and you get sucked in. It doesn't matter your race, it doesn't matter your socioeconomic background, how much money you have, doesn't matter uh, if you come from a single parent household, 2 parent household, the color of your skin, none of that matters. It's us humans, we're very vulnerable and we're very weak. Some are very weak from the mind, some are very weak from the heart, some are very weak physically. But we're all human and we're all vulnerable, super vulnerable, some more vulnerable than others, some more weak than others. And so um, that's how some people succumb to the dangers of addiction, and it's hard for them to get out because of those vulnerabilities. So the more that we talk about it, right? We talk about compassion, we talk about empathy, and we talk about creating a support network. So I just ran into somebody. I ran into a gentleman that interviewed him about a month ago. I told his name is escaping my head right now. I can't remember his name, but it was dark when I interviewed him about a month ago, 2 months ago. Eric, I can't remember what his name was, but he said, bro, I read the comments on my video. The comments were all uplifting. I really appreciated reading the comments, right? So that was him telling me just 2 hours ago. And I said, hey, you know what? I hope you're doing good. It's really nice to see you. I wish you were off the streets, but at least you're above ground, right? So continue to fight the good fight. Again, you matter. And it was really nice seeing you. I told him, and thank you. I'll let the Lost in Phoenix community know that the people that I interview watch the videos, they read the comments. Most of them don't comment back, but they're reading your words. Your encouraging words are being read by those people that should be reading those comments. Right? It's the family, it's the siblings, it's the children of the people that I'm talking to. So that's why I usually, if I see a post that's really negative, I delete it. Sometimes I block. Most times I block the goofy person that's sending negative stuff. Right? Those are other channels that promote negativity or whatever. I'm trying to build a community of compassion, empathy, and giving grace, extending grace to people to because of all our vulnerabilities. And so because it's therapy. So this person that I met, I saw in the street today, he said thank you, thank the subscribers for me. So thank you guys for being nice and posting nice comments of support and uplifting comments. It's easy to break people down and call people names, and it's easy to do that. It's really hard to be compassionate. So let your compassion come out. Perry, I heard someone once say there are 22 million Americans in recovery, which means there are 22 million ways to recover. Recovery is possible. Ooh, I like that, Perry. That's really, really cool. That's a really different way to look at it. And absolutely, you're absolutely correct. Uh, Recovery is possible, and we're here to help people, motivate them to seek recovery and want to a better live a better lifestyle. Update on Sabas. I talked to Angelita, Sabas' mom, yesterday or 2 days ago, and Sabas is his parole officer is looking to get him into a treatment center where he's going to live in a treatment center, like in his own little apartment. So that's the update that I got yesterday or 2 days ago from Saba's mom. So as I hear more, if I talk to him, I'll definitely let you guys know. So hopefully he's good. So, anyways, guys, it is 8:30 something. I'm gonna go to the gym, and then I gotta get back and I gotta clean, and then I got to brush my tooth, and I have to go to bed. So, so thank you, everybody. I really appreciate every single one of you. I appreciate the support. Remember, Mega Millions. Okay, not Mega Millions. If the winning numbers are in here, you all get a car because you're my subscribers, right? So what that means is you need to tell your grandma, your great grandma, and everybody in your family to subscribe so they get a car. They won't get a Lamborghini, but they won't get like a junk vehicle. They're gonna get like a in the middle, okay, like a Kia or something, right? Like a 2022 Kia, right, with 0 miles, because I want you guys to be safe. So tell your family. A lot of people ask me, how can I help? I don't have any money. I don't, and again, I never ask for money. But uh, uh, an easy way to help is uh, like, subscribe, and share. Share with your family, your friends, your coworkers, and watch the videos all the way to the end. Helps a lot. And when the commercials play, let the commercials play. Don't skip the commercials, because what happens is the algorithm on YouTube, when that happens, the algorithm promotes the video more. That's what they do. Okay, that's just the way the algorithm works. It's kind of weird. I kind of don't understand it, but I know that when you let the whole video play, YouTube algorithm likes it, and when you let the commercials play, the YouTube algorithm likes it, and the algorithm promotes the videos naturally. And so that's a really good way to help. Okay, so don't skip, and watch them. If you've watched the videos, go back, start all the way back in November of 2020, so you can kind of critique me. Back then, I used to suck. I still suck, but a little bit less. I'm getting better at interviewing people, right? So that's not my profession. I'm just a regular dude, and and uh, and I'm getting better. I'm being more compassionate, more understanding, more extending grace at a so I'm proud of myself where I was and where I am now. I'm being a better person, right? So every day, that's what I strive to do: be a better person, be a better human, to my family, to my friends, coworkers, and you guys. You guys are the Lost in Phoenix community, the Lost in Phoenix family. It's every single one of you folks. I appreciate you guys. You guys have a good night, and we'll talk soon. Bye, everybody.